The Smackdown Live era has officially begun from the WWE, live on Tuesday nights on the USA Network. The WrestleKave, Super J, and Mad Mike are here once again, this time with a WWE review, the first inaugural edition of the Smackdown Live Hangover, as Super J and Mad Mike call it. The WrestleKave, thanks you for checking out our videos, as always. Let's go ahead and talk about the show. I mean, it was a pretty cool show. Smackdown Live looked like a different product from WWE Raw on Monday night. The stage was a little bit different. Also, the announcer's table was right back where it belonged, right beside the ring, right on the barricade. Monday Night Raw had it up by the stage, which is pretty cool, but we don't have it here because this is a Smackdown Live review. So let's go ahead and talk about what happened. I mean, it was a pretty cool show, I'd say. Wasn't the best show I ever fucking saw, but it was pretty cool. I thought the WWE's main objective today was just basically to get as many faces on the show as they could to show off their new roster, which is exclusive to WWE SmackDown. WWE Dean Ambrose was out in the beginning of the night with all the roster, with Shane McMahon and then Daniel Bryan. They did announce that there was going to be a six-pack challenge to main event the evening on SmackDown Live, and the winner of that matchup would go ahead and face SmackDown's WWE Champion Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam. They did have a battle royal to determine the sixth competitor in the beginning of the night, and the battle royal winner was none other than Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, they went ahead and showed off their new toy on SmackDown. Apollo Crews got all the tools. One athletic motherfucker, man. He can go around that ring, and doesn't really have a personality yet. Really hasn't gelled with the fans, but let's give him a little time. He's a great wrestler, so we'll see what happens. Also, Randy Orton did return and was on Miz TV with The Miz, and The Miz caught two RKO's out of nowhere by Randy Orton in Randy Orton's first matchup back in WWE in 10 months, almost a year. John Cena was also in the show. He was in that main event. But in the beginning of the night, Natalya and Becky Lynch, right after the Battle Royal, they fought in a one-on-one women's matchup. Becky Lynch did win the first ever women's match on SmackDown Live. And then after that, basically all the new women's wrestlers that are going to be on SmackDown, they came out and basically just, cut a little promo and said that they were there on SmackDown Live to take over the women's division on SmackDown Live. But we'll see what happens. Also, Rhino did return when he gored Heath Slater. I don't know about you guys, but Rhino, I haven't seen him in years. He's been wrestling a little bit on NXT. I know that he was wrestling in some bar promotions and stuff like that, in small bars and bingo halls and shit like that. I mean, Rhino went from main eventing in front of 100 people to back on SmackDown Live, getting a pretty good paycheck from WWE. But they had a couple of cool matches also during the evening. You also saw a promo cut and a video vignette for Shelton Benjamin. That's right, the golden standard of SmackDown years ago. Shelton Benjamin, a former Intercontinental Champion and Tag Team Champion. He's coming back to SmackDown Live exclusively on Tuesday nights. Shelton Benjamin, we don't know if he's going to have the bleach blonde hair or what exactly attire or gimmick he'll have when he comes back, but they said he'll be coming back soon. So we've got two veterans coming back to SmackDown Live. For the first time in years, you got Rhino and also Shelton Benjamin. Again, they were just trying to put as many faces on the show as they could tonight. That's what I pretty much got from it. It was what it was. Not the best show in the fucking world, but not the worst. But in my opinion, Monday Night Raw blew it out of the water. Please leave your comments below. Tell us what you think of SmackDown Live and what you thought of Monday Night Raw. And tell us what you like better. What brand had the better show to first start out, give their first impression. But the six-pack challenge was in the main event. Had AJ Styles, John Cena, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Bray Wyatt in there. I mean, it was a pretty cool matchup. Everybody was hitting their signature move, their finisher. And Dolph Ziggler ended up winning the matchup when he gave Sweet Chin Music, and he tuned up the band to hit AJ Styles and super kick him right out of the fucking park. That's right, Dolph Ziggler, your new #1 contender when he goes to SmackDown, represent SmackDown at the SummerSlam pay-per-view when he fights Dean Ambrose, your WWE World Champion. Dean Ambrose, man, he's been looking like $1 million since he won that title back at Money in the Bank. I mean, he's been walking with a different swagger and a different attitude, man. We'll see how long he holds on to that title. I think they're waiting for a big main event to start out the new era of SmackDown only pay-per-views. They announced that Backlash in September is going to be the first SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. That's going to be live on the WWE Network in September. So we'll see what happens there in the next few weeks. We expect the shows to get better. I'm tired of seeing these fucking battle royals and these six-pack challenges. I want to see some one-on-one matches, some good tag team matchups. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want to see. Bray Wyatt did not come out with Eric Rowan today, which was a little bit different, but Bray Wyatt had some crazy fucking hair going on that looked like some Jamaican Rastafarian or whatever they call it, man. He had some wild hair going on. But again, Randy Orton returned. Dolph Ziggler, your new #1 contender. Shelton Benjamin coming back. Rhino back. The WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose, kicking ass like usual. Again, you've got your main event of SmackDown, the SmackDown brand, Dean Ambrose against the show-off Dolph Ziggler at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, live on the WWE Network. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you guys fucking think. I thought it was a C- show, average show myself, but SmackDown debuted a new look. They had new announcers with David Otunga, JBL, and Mauro Ranallo as their exclusive announcers to SmackDown brand. We'll see what happens. The new era of WWE has sure fucking begun. SmackDown Live went off to a cool start on Tuesday nights. It was a 2-hour show. Wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Please tell us what you think, and we'll bring you an NXT review, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace the fuck out.